What's going on, people? It's your boy AI Sigma Man. We're back at it again, back with another topic. And today's topic, we're going to be talking about how your looks can play in your friendship circle. So when your looks or your attractiveness makes you the target of jealous friends. So now, being the target of jealousy and sabotage from friends due to your good looks can be a challenging and disheartening experience. In this video, we explore the ways in which friends may belittle, sabotage, and betray you out of their own insecurities and envy. So join me as we uncover ways in which friends can turn against you simply because of your appearance. So let's talk about the first issue. The first topic we can talk about is belittling. Now, you being a handsome man is that you will come across friends who will start belittling you in front of others, especially if you're a laid-back, introverted person to go with that. And this would happen especially around women. Friends using your good looks as a source of humor and making you the butt of the jokes in front of women. The impact of being constantly belittled and mocked by friends who feel threatened by your attractiveness. And by doing this, they put you down to make themselves look good in front of women. The downside effect is that it will make the women feel sorry for you and pity you. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes these belittlings may not always come in the form of insults or mocking. Sometimes they can use a backhanded compliment, like for example, when you are trying to talk to a girl and your friend interrupts the conversation by saying things like, "Oh, you just want to talk to the pretty boy," making the girl feel awkward and shaming her for talking to the good-looking guy out of the bunch. It's always important to identify these shades early on. So let's talk about character assassination. The consequences of having your character assassinated and the challenges of rebuilding trust and credibility. You see, when it comes to character assassination of someone being targeted by your friends, you can understand how it could be unfair. Sometimes this is done behind your back, because one thing you have to remember is when it comes to competition amongst men to get women, it's very, very cutthroat. Remember, a lot of friends that turn to foe, or a lot of fights and arguments, is because of a woman. Amongst men, that is. And don't forget as well, most wars in the old days were because of women. Just remember, things, even though it was in a fictional story, but even they fought over a woman in the film Troy. And I'll give you one example. If you're pursuing a certain woman and your friends know things about you, they may approach her and they say negative things about you, warning her not to get involved with you. This type of behavior can be hurtful and damaging to relationships and friendships. So which brings me to the topic of relationship sabotage. Friends attempting to sabotage your current relationships by pursuing the woman you are interested in. Sometimes friends spreading rumors and tarnishing your reputation to sabotage your potential relationship with women. Because when you're a good-looking guy, from time to time, you will have women approaching you and sometimes making a move on you as well. Even if you're an introvert, women will show interest in you. Many times people, including friends, may see this and feel jealous. They think they have to put in a lot of effort to get a woman's attention, while you seem to attract women effortlessly. As a result, some people may hate on you, which also makes you a target. So for example, this was one time when a very, very pretty, beautiful and funny girl was talking to my friend and me at the same time, but it wasn't anything concrete. It was just a friendly conversation between her and me. I didn't make it clear or solidify my intentions, but my friend was pushing harder than I was. But what I didn't know at the time was that she liked me more than she did with my friend. She expressed her feelings to my friend, but he sabotaged it by telling her to forget about me and not focus on me because I would just break her heart. I only found out about this a few years later when I started speaking to her again after a while of not talking. Ironically, she reached out to me after my friend had discouraged her. When she told me this, I was shocked to learn that my friend had sabotaged my chances with her for reasons I don't understand. Well, we do understand really. So, these are some of the challenges you might face, such as friends sabotaging potential relationships, not knowing about opportunities that could have been. Sometimes a girl may ghost you, but sometimes it could be one of your friends sabotaging you. Be honest, one of the things I've learned when it comes to dating and seeking women is that you need to find a balance, especially if you have friends like this. Here's the thing. When you're out trying to talk to women, your friends may mess things up by interrupting you. This could be because they are C-blocking you. You get what I mean by C-blocking, right? For whatever reason, sometimes you have to go out and do things solo. Whether that means hitting the club alone or using dating apps independently. You don't always have to rely on social circles because especially when you're with friends, some may belittle you when women are around. It's funny because everything can be great when it's just you and the guys hanging out, but as soon as women come into the picture, the belittling starts. It's important to realize that women don't see you in the same light as your friends do. And you have to realize that belittling and mocking your friends in front of women is not perceived the same way by women. They may see it as, leave the poor boy alone. Why are you being so mean? Sometimes it may be intended as jokes, but women won't see it that way because they have a different sense of humor and banter. Men can make fun of each other, tease, call each other names, but it's usually done in a light-hearted way. On the other hand, women are generally nice to each other and avoid being mean. They won't belittle each other in front of other men, which creates a different dynamic. When women see someone being belittled or mocked, they may view it as bullying, and it can make them perceive the person as weak and being turned off. Many men do this subconsciously to appear as the alpha of the group. They want to stand out as the most outspoken, funny, or outgoing person in the room to gain attention. It can be challenging to navigate their attention from women because some men may try to undermine it. It's crucial to be mindful and recognize these red flags with friends early on because they cannot harm your chances with potential partners. You don't want to miss out on potential girlfriends. Some people suggest hanging out with guys who attract women, but even those guys can be insecure about certain things. I've been in certain situations where I've faced jealousy from guys who also attract women, which was surprising. So it's essential to surround yourself with friends who focus on improving their own game and getting women without resorting to hate. Identifying these differences in friends can help create a more positive environment. So, conclusion is navigating friendships when your looks make you a target for jealousy and sabotage can be tough, but remember that true friends will uplift and support you, not tear you down out of envy. Stay true to yourself, prioritize well-being, and surround yourself with those who appreciate and value you for more than just your appearance. Stand strong in the face of adversity and rise above the negativity with grace and dignity.